Alright guys, I'm back with my September video game haul. I've got a lot of stuff from a lot of systems and something I forgot to show off last month. So I'm going to start with that. And this is the case I needed for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighters. My game is a little bit beat up, but that's okay. I've got a case for it now, and I'm happy about that. So that is first. The next thing I have, I picked up one sports game. I had actually bought a box of a mystery box from Video Games Monthly, which ended up being a lot of garbage. I only kept two things. I kept this, which is Sports Talk Baseball. I do like baseball games, but most importantly, this has my favorite baseball player of all time in the roster, Carlton Fisk for the White Sox. So that was a no-brainer for me. Then I also, in that same box, got Top Player Tennis, which I did need for my Nintendo collection. With all the sports games and things I didn't want, I traded off, and I got a couple of NES games, because sports games do not bring anything. I don't recommend even bothering. I picked up Ninja Gaiden 2, Dark Sword of Chaos, and WCW Championship Wrestling. I feel like having Legion of Doom on the cover, that's pretty cool. Other things that I found, I went to McKay's, casually looking around, didn't really want to buy anything much, looking through the common games, and a game caught my eye for $8.95, Daydreamin' Davy, which is it's a good deal. I think Price Charting has it at about 23, so I came out ahead on this one. So that's all the NES stuff I got. Let's keep going here. Walmart, picked up a Switch game, Street Fighter collection. This goes from Street Fighter, the first one, all the way to Street Fighter Third Strike. So, love Street Fighter games. I'm a big fighting game guy, so I was happy to get that. I went to a GameStop. Now, when I heard the retro games were rolling out, I went to this GameStop before, and they didn't have anything. I went back in when I picked up my daughter's glasses, and lo and behold, they had retro games. I found one at a really good price. Metroid 2, The Return of Samus. I've wanted this for a while, but it's usually $40-$50, and I got it for $28, so I was happy to get that. Alright, next up, for the Super Nintendo, I've got a local flea market where I buy some stuff, and I found a game called Porky Pig's Haunted Holiday. I like Looney Tune games. I've got a decent amount of them for both systems. For the Super Nintendo and the Sega, there's always some that I don't need, but I was really glad to get that because it's kind of a Halloween themed game, so it's perfect for this season. Then comes some big pickups. So I don't usually like buying off Shop Goodwill because they hit you with heavy shipping and handling fees, but for this one I made an exception. I got a classic Game Boy, which I'm really happy to have. I had one before. It had some scan lines down. It just wasn't working for me. This one works perfectly. And along with that, it came with 3 Game Boy games. I got WWF Superstars, Bases Loaded, and personal favorite, Arcade Classics #1, Asteroids and Missile Command. Which this one you can put in your Super Game Boy and add some more color backgrounds and stuff. Has the original Asteroids in it. It does not have the original Missile Command, but I'm okay with it. It's fun. But overall, I feel like I got a really good haul for September. We'll see what October brings. I usually start slowing down in October because as we get close to Christmas, I start using money to buy Christmas presents. So October probably the last month I have some really good hauls. Maybe 1 or 2 things here and there, but it won't be much. But alright guys, good to see you. And as always, go play some games.